I find it amusing when theaters show this ad asking you to dispose of your trash on the way out the theater. Ticket for $9.50, how dare you? It is all I can do not to pour cheese directly on the seats for tips. I'm thinking if you keep raising the price on me, I'm going to start bringing trash from home. And it's not going to be like hefty bags, something polite. It's going to be some inner city trash. Busted vacuum cleaners, some old TVs with a fake wood paneling on the side. See how Lowe's feels about my nacho tray then. 50s, people used to go to the theaters just to make out. Like if a woman went with a man, she knew she was going to spend like half the movie playing goalie. She had the script already. No, stop. People are watching. You won't respect me in the morning. Girl, I don't respect you now. Nowadays, for $9.50, brothers are focused. They're like, no, you get off of me. I'm serious, you gotta enjoy this fine picture show I paid for before I get the usher. Sometimes you don't realize you are a racist until you're watching an Asian drama, catch yourself waiting for the Kung Fu to start. Try to be cool at first and your brain just starts blurting out stuff it shouldn't. I need somebody gonna kick some ass in this piece. I know somebody got some nunchucks, score to settle something. And you get too comfortable with your voice, you're like, hey man, how they gonna have all these people and no fighting? That's a waste of Asians. That is racism. I would be mad as hell if on the other side of the world, Asian people are watching The Last King of Scotland with the same skewed eyes. Hour and a half, Forrest Whitaker is yet to breakdance or rap. Is there any basketball in this movie? I heard they're making a sequel to The Hulk. The Hulk's kind of an interesting comic book character to me. I can't figure out why any woman would date a guy who turns into a roided out ogre every time he doesn't get his way. You can't date that guy. You date him, you basically just said you won't marry him. You can't break up, you can try. Have your little talk, Bruce. I've been doing some thinking. I'm not very happy here, Bruce. I'm leaving you. Well, all of a sudden, I'm not very happy. I think you better get back in the house. You know, I think I better get back in the house. Later be talking with your parents. No, Mom, I think we're working it out. You can't marry that. What if he turns out to be a wife beater? You can't even call the cops for help. Dispatch will be catching an attitude with you. For the last time, Mrs. Banner, you are on your own. No, I don't know what it's like to have a couch thrown at me. Officer Wilson suggests you apologize and watch your tone. Think he's got to have an interesting sex life? And that is one guy who cannot talk dirty to his woman. He's sitting there trying to be cute at work. Girl, when I get home, I'm going to tear you up. I'm going to tear you up, girl. She doesn't know whether to get out the baby oil or get out the house. I wonder if she ever like messes with his head deliberately in the bedroom just to get the Hulk to come out. Is that all you gonna do, you little punk? Where's that 400-pound green monster? 30 seconds later, ooh, Hulk hard. 60 seconds later, for the last time, Mrs. Banner, you are on your own. I got robbed a few months ago. It's so surreal, like whenever you hear about something tragic happening in the news, especially as a guy, you always got this little macho dialogue running in your head. You're like, if I was in that situation, I'd just beat him to death with my dick. When you're in the situation, you're like, here you go. Wallet, keys, let me take my time, don't want to forget anything. Like black comics always talk about white guys having the white guy voice. Let me tell you something, everybody's got the white guy voice when they're getting robbed. We all sound like we work for Charles Schwab. Here's your new briefcase. Looks like you'll be handling the Harrison accounts. No, I have too many blazers as it is. The one moral victory is that I got my license back. This made me kind of sad because I feel like it's a shame when your life is in danger and you still don't want to go to the DMV. Like, criminals seem to understand too. They're like, yo, give me this license back, homie. Them lines is heinous.